Okay, so here we go. So the only problem with this game that I found is that it doesn't let me add subtitles. So I'm gonna have to be very careful to make sure everyone can hear what they're saying. Yo, how do I type so quick? Which it's touch typing. So that's which which is this? Okay. So let me just fiddle with my filters a bit. Programming computers for a living will do that. Yeah. Well, when I first started using computers, I was a two-finger typist, and I was pretty handy with two-finger typing. And it wasn't until school forced me to touch type that I actually learned to touch type properly. I thought I typed quickly, but that was horrifying. What? Whoops. I mean, I'm not 100% accurate, so I mean that will slow me down a little bit. King of Town, words per minute. Oh, don't know about King, but Mavis Beacon. Let's go. Maybe. I could search. I could try and find that down. Find a DOS binary and practice that. Uh, Wait. Do you type numbers on numpad? No, I use normal numbers. The numbers above. Uh, I always forget to use the numpad. My brother claims I could type before I could read to those C64 games, but I don't believe him. What can be highly non-trivial? I think. I mean, I guess that's possible, but you would need to know what you're typing, I guess. But maybe you just like match the symbols up or something like that. Because I think I was reading before I was typing. What was it? Once upon a forest. Okay, you're scared of you now. Sorry about that. I'll type slower if it helps. Maybe a bit. Also, I wonder if that's why I kind of like parser games because some people hate them. Yeah, the graphical parser ones, and I wonder if like the typing isn't much of a bother for me. So I wonder if some people just don't like the typing bit. No, pattern memory can be incredible in young children. I mean, you would probably know more about that than me, so it could be that as well. Just yeah, looking at patterns. So let's try this game. If and I'm just keeping an eye on my volume so it's not too loud or quiet. Okay. So apparently, Once Upon a Forest is based on a movie that I've never heard of called Once Upon a Forest. It is a kids game, and what else can I say? It's based allegedly. This is based on using the MADS game engine, which was used by Rex Nebula and Dragonsphere, I think. Um, which is weird, like for a kids game. Yeah, yeah, because it was so the Mads engine was used in Rex Nebula, then Return of the Phantom, then Dragonsphere, and then apparently the last game that used it was Once Upon a Forest. And I couldn't find a manual for this game, so I've found like a random Steam page of all things. Um, but it looks like I don't really need much in the way of it's fairly simple interface. Uh, Especially because of consciousness levels. Kids ain't thinking about taxes and dinners and chores. Just bootleg Simpsons memory matching game for the Apple Mac. I mean, yeah, that could be it. Like, yeah, and I guess their brain is like set up to do that sort of pattern matching, like to begin with. So they're just doing all this, not even thinking about it. So I think play intros. Here we go, and then we can adjust the audio a bit. Hopefully this is normal speed. It's not just bugging out.
Hurlings, my most recent invention, the flapper wingaman thing. What do you think of it?
A splendid scientific achievement, sir.
Yeah, great. Where's lunch?
Can I try Uncle Cornelius? You're too young, Michelle. Leave the flying to me.
Flap, flap, flap.
Oh! Michelle, you're too little. We'll get it.
You're too young, Michelle. You're too little, Michelle. I'll show them.
No. Okay. Michelle's not. Yeah, justice for Michelle. I guess the flapping's a little less annoying in this room.
Way to go, Abigail.
I'm hungry.
Russell, you're always hungry.
I can't help that.
I'll bet Russell would like these mushrooms. I can prove I'm not young to help out. Look what I found. I bet it's delicious. Russell, Abigail, Edgar! Yum!
No, don't.
I
No.
told you it was...
You effed up. Poison them.
Oh, Fowlings, what has happened? It's
Where's Sonic?
Amanita muscaria. The bright color of this mushroom means
Death count +1.
danger. Furlings, I'm afraid I've done all I can with the herbs at my disposal. Michelle needs lungwort and eyebright to fully recover, but alas, I have neither.
Can't you just get some more?
Those herbs are very difficult to find. Eyebright grows only near the river, and lungwort is very rare indeed. I don't dare leave Michelle alone to search for them. Oh, what to do, what to do. If she doesn't recover by the full moon, I don't know.
Don't know. Grown room. Oh, there you go. Those are mildly hallucinogenic, but don't grow amongst those types of trees. Suspension of disbelief. No. Start a new game. So I tested this bit, and there was a bit more dialogue here.
If Cornelius can't go looking for the lungwort and eyebright, then we have to.
On our own?
If we hadn't kept treating Michelle like a baby, she wouldn't be sick now. It's our responsibility. Agreed?
Let's make sure we take plenty of food.
Look, it's Cornelius's journal. He started a map of the forest. There's also pictures of herbs and diagrams of wheels and levers and pulleys and things. This magnifying glass might come in handy too.
Yes. I mean, they had fun with all the animations in this.
That should get us started. Do you see anything else?
Okay, so we picked up a magnifying glass. Don't understand, you can't talk to animals? That's a good point. Mike can talk to animals, but they can't talk back, except birds. Wait, did Cornelius just go to bed or something? I'm not sure. Or maybe this guy is sleepy. I'm not sure where the snoring's coming from. Next you'll be telling me they don't wear clothes with some of those dogs in the background. Yeah, true. What's this?
Could that be useful?
I don't know.
Twine. Could come in handy.
I am son of Elmslong and I can do all o'clock. Thank you very much.
There you go. See, they can talk. What's that about no clothes? Hello, French Toast. How's it going? This is a kids game, so I 99% sure this will be wholesome.
What's that?
Gears. A good scientist can always find a use for gears.
Edgar, Cornelius is a good scientist. You're just learning.
Oh, burn. What else is there? So I can go. Can I go? I can exit. Son of Eeld.
Could that be useful?
Wood.
Soon home.
Good.
Soonveld. And Zizzy was calling me an animal? Shit, that's outrageous. What about no sleep? How is your sleep, French toast? Or is it just a little bit? You just got up a little bit too early. Big secret of the Nim art vibes. That's what kind of attracted me to this game. The art is really cool. I don't know what the game will be like. I figure my guess would be like the it'll be kind of simple.
Peanut butter.
Peanut butter. Change your name to Saverneld. Okay, that's good. Good plan. Here's a bit Don Bluethy. What is happening here? Is Don Bluth still working, or I don't remember like his last production, or has he passed away and I'm just being insensitive? Mostly retired around the 2000s. All right, that makes sense. That explains why I haven't seen much from him lately. So what's back here? Is this where we find the Michelle snoring? Due to 3D. Yeah. I feel like he was more of a fan of oh god.
Hello, Smithers. You are good at turning me on.
Thanks, Big D. But yeah, like I guess Don Bluth is more a fan of like the hand drawn animated art. I don't think I can do much here at all. I don't think I can talk to anybody. You need to strain content to sleep now. This guy was the lighting cameraman on my TV show. This guy. This guy. So much moaning. Yeah, let's get out of the groan room. So I think this is the book that has a map in it. I guess we're here. I don't know if I can fast teleport from here. Extreme snoring. Here's our inventory. We've got... Can I look at things? No. Actually, how do I use an item? Do I drag it? Still not as bad as Six String Samurai. That's true. It's not quite as annoying as that. Or do I just click down here? This is gonna be an issue if I can't actually use an item. Okay. What does this do?
No problem to solve here. Carry on.
Carry on? Okay. So this must be the hint. Alright. Yeah, Six String Samurai was particularly egregious with children moaning. I've not seen that Simpsons episode in eons, but I feel like it could be a good clip. Oh, Big D's always thinking of the good clip.
I'll decide which way to go. I'm the leader.
Cornelius taught me lots of plants grow in the woods and beyond, that way.
I've decided. That's the way we should go.
Okay, we're going that way. Anything to pick up over here? Oh, what's this? Can I go there? Still remember Gorg renting Six String Samurai and just telling me, I thought they'd at least take it seriously.
What's that?
Wonder where that goes.
Just walk away. Okay, you can share Gorg. I'm sure he's He'd be happy to share himself. That sounds wrong. Mint. Is it mint? No.
Mint. A
Ah,
useful
okay.
herb, but I'm afraid it won't help Michelle.
Get your own work. Name. Southingfield. Southingfield. Oh, okay, what's this? Oh, maybe part of this game is learning about the different
Could these help
herbs.
us? Pebbles. Wish I had a slingshot to protect us.
Nice. What else is there? So let's click on this. Sunmindveld. Sunmindveld? Is that fractal mind mic veld combination? Alright, so I'm detecting one fatal flaw, is that we need everyone to walk over to a herb just to look at it.
Primrose. A useful herb, but I'm afraid it won't help Michelle.
Alright, so I think that's it. So we looked at the mint, looked at the primrose, looked at the weird hole. We haven't actually done anything with this hole yet, so maybe we need to get like a torch or something. I'll take the Gwr, you take the Urk. A good solid Urk. Ooh.
I've been looking at Cornelius's journal. The forest is full of interesting things we could collect. I see some stuff right here.
What I might do is I might save. And I'll see if I can set the MIDI down a little bit. Explain this. The Sonneval Ranch. Oh yeah, I remember seeing that. So mix FM 50%. Yes. Okay. Because I want people to be able to hear the people speaking. Explain this. Listen, I'll just... So I don't think I have any relation to the Sonneveld Ranch. I think it's just someone with a very interesting name that seems to match my username. Thank you for the bounders though. Custom build furniture. Restore complete. Alright, here we go. No Sonneveld, I'm sorry, please. That's okay. Tennille, welcome in Tennille.
Roland UM1.
Oh yeah, of course. Hang on, I'll add a tab to remind me to get that. Also, Mike, thank you for 1,000 bits. That's crazy. Thank you. All right, Roland, you're on one. I've got a tab to remind me again. Foxgloves are poisonous to animals. Okay, I won't feed them to anyone. You remember this movie, Tina? I've never heard of this movie. I just knew that this game was based on the movie. Oh boy, Tennille. 70 bits. Oh boy. Thank you, Tennille. And more bounders, thank you. I think you're the only one, unfortunately, yeah. Foxgloves are poisonous to animals. Alright, I'll try not to eat these.
Foxglove. A useful herb, but I'm afraid it won't help Michelle.
Useful herb. What's this?
Could these help us? Nice strong sticks.
The old badger guy got sick. No, the badger guy is fine. It was Michelle, the skunk, who got sick. She ate some mushrooms, which were poisonous. Useful for poisoning animals, which is awful. Yeah, I don't recommend doing that. I don't know how this might be like. It might not be based on the story of the movie. It might just be the same universe. She's way too young. She's not going to die. We'll save her.
Chicory. A useful
Chicory.
herb, but I'm afraid it won't help Michelle.
There's a lot of useful herbs in this game. She won't be able to do anything except die from poison.
Ah, leaves.
It'll help her poop. Get it. All right. Well, we'll keep that in mind for next time. Go to Shroom Show. Everyone's so mean to these kids. So did I get everything on this side? It was this one, Ferngully, and a couple of others that did the anti-pollution 90s thing. Oh yeah, I definitely remember Ferngully. But that's about it. I apologize for my nonsense. That's okay. What is your connection with this game, Sonobot? It was basically just me finding some interesting adventure games, and this one came up. And it turns out this game is based on the MADS adventure game engine, which was used by Rex Nebula, Return of the Phantom, and Dragonsphere. So for some reason, this is the last game in the series in 1995 that used that same engine. As far as I know, this is a kid's game though. Is this the same as this? Yes. I hate it when you hear, you step on my troll toes. Let's fight. Let's team up and fight Sonobot. Oh no.
Mint. A useful herb, but I'm afraid it won't help Michelle.
Okay, so it's the same mint. I don't think I'm missing anything else here. Because there's this hole here that we can't use yet. Okay, let's just keep going. I'm just worried I'm going to miss it. Mint will also help with digestion. Yeah, I guess, yeah, these are all very useful things, but not to help a dying animal, I suppose. No grading. Let's keep going this way. Uh-oh, what's Stream Elements done now?
This should be the way to the river.
I've never even seen the river. It could be hundreds of miles.
Oh, Pooh, don't be such a scaredy cat. Russell, a scary cat.
Don't
Got him.
call me names.
Ah,
A weasel.
Yum. A hungry weasel.
Ipecac. Oh, I can do things. Let's save. I think it's, yep, here we go. Hungry weasel. So meat will help with digestion. You need to get Ipecac. Don't know what Stream Elements did to French toast. But epic trolling, mint will do no such thing. Mint can help with breath, I agree. She said the P word. Do you mean please? This is why you should always carry a snake. Weasel has the take no pants option. That's true. Proper threat, a weasel in a turtleneck. Can we click on him? Yes. What was that all about? I dressed my weasel in a turtleneck, but that was just into a profile. Oh. Does this mean we have to wait for him to do the whole song and dance again? Okay, one is a... ah! Does everyone like turtlenecks? I don't know if I'm a fan of turtlenecks. Like I like to keep my my neck free. Depends on who. Okay, so can we do I just click on this and it will use it? Ooh. What's going on? Silent by the Sea?
Salon BTC has raided.
Silent by the Sea, welcome in. How's it going? Thank you for the raid. Let me do the all the shout out commands that that I now have available to me. How are you playing? How are you going with Harvester? Have you gotten near the end of it yet? Because I know you've been streaming for a while, trying to get through it. And are you enjoying it? Apparently it gets crazy, or a little bit crazy. Also, welcome in Stock Footer again, and Poser Shrimp Aquarist, and Knight Pathos. Welcome in. Oh, also, Knight, thanks for the follow. We finished Harvester and now ready for therapy. Oh no. Poser Shrimp, thank you also for following. Well, my name's Sonneveld. I stream retro games, and today I'm playing Once Upon a Forest, which is a mid-90s DOS game, which is apparently based on a movie, which I haven't seen or heard of. But I really like the art style in this game, which is why I'm trying it out.
We have to keep
but,
moving. Michelle needs those herbs.
Alright, fine game. So we play a bunch of kids in this game, and one of us ate a mushroom, and it turns out it was poisonous. So we're trying to find the right herb that's going to save our friend.
What's that? It's just moss.
Just moss.
Wonder where that goes.
I had one as a pet. Probably not the real thing. Okay. Looks like it's secret in it. Yeah, Rush Pirate mentioned earlier that it kind of reminded him of Don Bluth art. Is that what it's based on? No, there's actually a movie called Once Upon a Forest, I believe, which I haven't seen, but it does exist. But yeah, the art does remind me of like Secret of Nim and that sort of style. I don't remember having one checkmate atheist. I feel like I've lost in that conversation. But if you like people playing adventure games, Silent is one of those people. So definitely give her a follow if you like adventure game streaming. Nim and Dragon's Lair. Oh yeah. Let's check out this hole.
That's okay, I'm lost in this conversation too.
Okay, phew.
Help, where am I? Help.
It's a rapid transit system.
If we only knew where all these tunnels came out, this could make a great shortcut.
What the? Let's go back. This does have a major blues feel. Rush.
Google Help Online.
There you go.
Hello everyone. I am Dr. Snape. I am here to help you.
Hello, Wolf Rock. Well, no. I got to get this guy every time. Steam is full of sexy games, it seems. Yeah, they added like a rating system like a few years ago, and that kind of now Alex, no worries, Wolf. Thank you for like. Yeah, they added like an adult rating system, so people just kept releasing sexy games on there.
This isn't interesting. Just now you were talking about your father?
Shout out to Space, exactly. Let's get this guy again. Got him. How many rocks does it take to knock out a weasel?
That sure took a lot of work.
Yeah, so they kept adding like I guess you can disable that. You can set
Let's get back to talking about sexy stuffs with you.
Dr. Sabates would never do that. He'd throw a parody error and throw a hissy fit.
Parody
Exactly. You've upset the Sabato. Now there's a decompiling stream you can make son of a Dr. Sabato stream automated into chat. Hang on, what? Do you mean just replace everything I say with Dr. Sabato? That'd be kind of interesting. Like use speech recognition. No. Okay. He needs to do guest star thing with Dr. Spade. So, oh right, just get him to come in. All right, I'll see what I can do.
It's scary here. I want to go back.
Scary or not, we're looking for lungwort and eyebright. There could be some here.
Ivy and lungwort. Is that what I'm looking for? I wasn't paying attention to the intro. Separate account that just streams Dr. Spade so 24/7. I think I like the idea. I'm just worried that you'd need to have moderation on that. Otherwise, you'd have people just trolling that and getting the account banned. But that could be an interesting like 24-hour stream. Need celebrate 500 followers. Oh yeah, that's true. I do have 500 followers now somehow. Thank you everybody for following. I haven't quite planned out what I'm going to do to celebrate that. I'll see what I'll try and get something going in the next week or so.
Congrats to Sennenfeld for his patience, his compassion, his understanding, and his good times.
Thanks, French Toast. Everyone unfollows so he has more time to plan. Thank you. Congrats on the 500 followers. Thank you, Silent and Stockporter. And clap. Thank you for the claps. Everyone unfollow. Yeah, definitely unfollow so I can have more time. Thank you. 24-hour stream. I don't know. I think the longest I stream is like 7, maybe 8 hours. I don't know if I could do like a 24-hour stream. Okay, I've unfollowed. Oh no, Mike. Thank you. I guess that's what I was asking for, but thank you for your service. What is this one?
Comfrey. A useful herb, but I'm afraid it won't help Michelle.
Also, yes, Dr. Sabates will get banned within 5 hours. Yeah. I mean, you could maybe like add some moderation, auto mod rules to that, but I think it'll be very easy to work around that. I wonder how often people get banned streaming GTA SA with all the African American characters saying.
Now back to the game, folks.
Thanks, French Toast. All the slow words dozens of times over, like it's not even a slur anymore. Yeah, I don't know. I think it's the same with like nudity in games. Like, as long as you're not like focusing on the nudity, it kind of like as long as you're not focusing on the slow words, like it might be okay. But I mean, it might be okay for Twitch, but yeah. Or just play a different game, I guess. I also like video games, MCC.
Foxglove. A useful herb, but I'm afraid it
More
won't help
foxglove.
Michelle.
I've tried retro for 16 years, and I've learned it's not for me. That's okay. Can't be for everybody.
What's that? Vineweed. Good for tying things.
Oh, okay. I've got some vines. Give it one more year. Yeah, maybe just another year. Even 17 years. I think that's all I can click on here. Oh, it's...
Hold it, Abigail. I don't much care for traveling out in the open, even at night.
Maybe we should wait until morning.
Scared again, Russell? Come on, we don't have much time.
Oh, Al's gone. Slash poll, maybe. Oh, what? That's not good.
We can't climb this tree.
Listen. What are you going to do with me?
I'm an owl. You're a mouse. You figure it out. While I'm selecting condiments.
Edgar, we have to help Abigail.
Edgar. Very, very good point. Thank you, Stream Elements. Wait, what did that owl say? I'm an owl. I have to eat mice, I think. So I guess can I leave this area? No. Okay, so I do have to do something here. Let's try the hole.
Wait a second. I have an idea. Ooh.
Drafty old tree, but it's home.
If I could make my voice louder, maybe we could scare him.
Can we ask you where other streamers live? I know where some streamers live, but I don't know if they would. I think they would prefer to keep their privacy. You're welcome to ask other streamers themselves, and they may or may not answer. Where do I live? I'm still lost. Oh, somewhere in Australia, I believe. Okay, so I don't think there's anything to click on here, and if I do this, it's probably gonna go woo.
Ooh.
Drafty old tree, but it's home.
If I could make my
You're
voice
welcome.
louder, maybe we could scare him.
Okay, voice louder. What do we have? We've got leaves. We've got nothing that makes things louder. Can I move? Can I walk around? Oh, what's this? What's this? What did he just do?
Thanks, Edgar. Thanks, Russell. Here's one of his feathers.
Sweet.
I'm glad you're okay, Abigail.
A good leader wouldn't have rushed across that clearing. We wouldn't have gotten this far without you, Abigail.
Awaiting your orders, sir.
Well, maybe we should sleep until daybreak.
Yes, sir.
Hooray. They all had lemonade.
We're a long way from home, aren't we?
Farther than Cornelius's map, but I'll add to it as we go.
Still want to go back, Russell?
Yeah, but that won't help Michelle.
Okay. Okay, cool. So let's save. That narrows it down. Yes, it does. I live in Midwestern USA, state of Kansas, in a town where the infrastructure is so messed up, I put streaming on hold because of it. Boo. WikiHow to make voice louder with leaves. Apparently I clicked on a random leaf and it seemed to make it louder. Put streaming on hold because depressed had to stream 10 hours one time. Well, I mean, 10 hours is a big commitment. Maybe I'd just recommend like sort of smaller ones. But yeah, I think Stalkerwood has got a good point. It's good to stream if you want to play games, but not force yourself if you don't want to, if you're not enjoying it at the time. Stockwood, I didn't know you actually streamed in the past. I'm sorry for accidentally backseating. No, it's okay. Backseating's allowed. Just it's yeah, like gentle backseating is good. That's my vote too. Yeah. Streaming is a roll of the dice. Yeah, that's the thing. Like the trick is, I guess it's like the trick is like you just got to keep streaming and hope people turn up. I don't have any good advice. Let's have a look at this. What's this?
Sunflower. A useful
Nice.
herb, but I'm afraid it won't help Michelle.
Accidental backseating is oddly forbidden. No, accidental is good too. Deemed as witchcraft. The
Could that be useful?
I don't know. You tell me.
That would make a terrific slingshot.
Do I have a slingshot now? What else we got? We got a spider web.
Could that be useful?
Oh, that could be part of a slingshot.
Spider silk is very strong.
It distracts from my witchcraft. It's kind of hard to because I do a magic trick. Okay, I don't actually know any magic tricks. The best I can do is like maybe juggle. But even then, I've only got like very rudimentary juggling skills. That's not really a magic trick.
A useful herb, but I'm afraid it won't help Michelle.
Oh, no. Yeah, my wife sort of taught me. Captain Clever, welcome in. How are you going? We were just talking about you earlier. Dandelion will also make you poop. This game's good for knowing all your herbs.
I'm not rushing across this clearing again.
Owls sleep in the daytime. We should be able to cross safely.
Nice. So I don't think we can... Oh, can we actually do anything with this tree now? Yeah, how are you finding Alien Legacy? It feels like you've been persevering through that game for a bit now. That's a good point. What kind of tea were you drinking as well? No idea. Is that just the owl sleeping? Do I have Inherit the Earth? I think I've got it on GOG, because it got re-released by Night Dive Studios, didn't it? At some point. But I haven't played it. I've seen Mike play it a while back.
Scoring is not indicative of the quality of the stream, which is actually very high.
Thank you, French Toast. I kind of want to explore the rabbit burrow very slowly. Oh no, with Alien Legacy, and I had Rooibos tea. Rooibos is it's not too bad. Like, it doesn't have caffeine, so I kind of prefer my to have a little bit of caffeine in my tea. This guy again. Alright, so we figured out that we can pebble this guy, but not to death. So we've got to keep doing it every time we go into screen, which is annoying.
That sure took a lot of work.
Reminds me of cough medicine. I haven't had cough medicine that tastes like Rooibos. Pro bullying game. Maybe. That weasel just wanted to say hello. Okay, so we went to here and Rush. Is this a fast travel? You think you like it anyway? That's good. I mean, you don't want to like buy like a big box of Rooibos and then realize this is crap. Where does this lead? My guess is this is like a fast travel system. Maxi. Hey, Max. And I got a Maxi here.
Gee, you can sure get
Max is already leaving. It's not a cat or any animal jam. It needs more of a beat.
Gee, you can sure get turned around in these tunnels.
Sunnyvale's familiar. Rush. Domino. Let me post you tea. I completely understand if that's not something you're comfortable with. Yeah, that. I'd be interested in Captain Clever tea reviews. I would work here 24/7, total crunching if people were singing like this. It doesn't look like you can actually do anything here yet. Rush, 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 rush. Hurry.
Gee, you can sure get turned around in these tunnels.
Let's rush, rush, rush.
Rush, rush, hurry, hurry, rush, rush, hurry, hurry, rush, rush, hurry, hurry, rush, rush, hurry, hurry.
Thank you for Tentacle. Manual labor music for Insomniacs. Poison the rabbits? No. I have to... Can you do anything with the candle? Ah, good point. I think it's a hint system. I clicked on it once. I'll try it. I'll try it here. I'll show you.
Edgar! Russell! Yum!
Ah, so if I click on it...
I'm a good digger.
That's new. What? Am I meant to do something here?
Boy, am I worn out.
What? I want... Okay. What? So we got past a weasel before by throwing stones at him. Maybe the candle's like a auto-solve puzzle thing? I don't know. Because I clicked on it on the first screen. It says there's nothing to solve here. That's weird. All right, so the problem is every time I go on this screen, I have to solve that with that weasel puzzle again. But I guess the candle is either still a hint system, or it's an auto solve the puzzle. I'm not sure because it is the kids' game. They're invasive model. It's good for the nation. Ah, but they're so cute.
No problem to solve here. Carry on.
Yeah, carry on. I would never poison the bunnies. Multiple solutions, possibly. Yeah. Game features based off a hit movie. Full voice acting. Multiple ways to bully. Teach your kids to stand up for themselves at school. Okay. So we're back here. Yeah, okay, so we've got an exit here, and an exit here. So let's try this one first. They're helping kids identify plants for not telling them they're poisonous. Look, man, look at this plant. Well, in the game's defense, the first plant that they come across in the game poisons them. The mushroom, at least. So I guess maybe they could be more explicit about everything else. Is anthropomorphic woodland creatures a game feature?
There could be a river.
Possibly. Would you put that as a feature though? Or I guess if you're trying to find, if that was how you're narrowing your games down to just talking wood creatures, that would be helpful. What am I doing here? What's over here? Furry indoctrination.
What's that?
Hey, that looks like onion grass. Very tasty.
Don't do it.
Look what I found.
What did you find? The sign of chosen at birth. Alright, what's this? What's this? Oh no. Rush, 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 rush. Okay, so it is a shortcut system. Okay, are these thistles? Where are they rushing to?
Thistle. A useful herb, but I'm afraid it won't help Michelle.
seems like they're just rushing with no place to go. Possibly because they're in too much of a hurry to think about their destination. A copy, come on, you know this. A copy. What is a copy?
Could that be useful?
I don't know, you tell me.
A rubber band! That would work great in a slingshot.
Ooh. Draft ear, long tongue. Oh. Oh, yeah, of course. What is this?
Comfrey. A useful herb, but I'm afraid it won't help Michelle.
So we got. So we can travel to the right. It can clean its own eye with its tongue. I think I've seen a video of that. I think. Sheila's dead. You killed her. She
Those
killed
bushes
herself.
aren't very useful, but I wonder what's on the other side.
I wonder if I can use something on the grass. So the inventory is very rudimentary. Like you can pick things up, but you can't seem to use things unless they're relevant to the puzzle at hand. And I can't combine things together or do anything else. So they're just there for now. But I guess it does make it easy to figure out if you can use anything just by clicking on everything a lot. This would never have happened if you hadn't excluded her. That's true. Other animals are too stupid to figure that out, to be honest. Oh, poor animals. This inventory sucks. It is very minimalized for kids. If you haven't seen that, I'm curious what video you're possibly mixing that up with. The eye cleaning? Is that not a thing? I could possibly scrounge all this up in my backyard within 10 minutes. Well, they're a little bit smaller here, so it takes a bit longer to walk. Oh, what's this guy?
My name is Fenwick. I hope you're not looking for a home. This marsh can barely support the birds and insects that live here already.
It looks fine to me.
Fine? The marsh is drying out. Already most of my neighbors are gone.
Have you been upstream to see what's happened to the water?
Not me. There are humans up there now. Wing safely.
Alright, see you, Fenwick. What's that? Do we add to our map? Ooh. Oh, there's more pages? I didn't know there's more pages on this. Not humans. Gross humans. Finally, swamp content. Eye cleaning and I think other animals, like at least going off my greyhounds, they just let any old gunk accrue in their eyes, and I'm always like pulling out eye boogers and things. Not humans. What is this? Is this just teaching how the lever principle works? Other kids screaming. Oh no, I'm sorry, Kikos. It keeps track of all the herbs you find. I don't know what this is.
Elm leaves. Hollow reeds. Gears.
Is this how you can look at your inventory? Maybe. I guess that's it.
Could these help us? Pebbles.
More pebbles. You don't have to walk all the way back, buddy. Okay.
Foxglove. A useful herb, but I'm afraid it won't help Michelle.
So what is this one? Just...
So quiet here with most of the birds gone.
Oh.
Chicory. A useful herb, but I'm afraid it won't help Michelle.
So And we've still got the other area before where there were like 2 other paths, so I've got to go back and explore. I guess that's it. I can't actually do anything else in here. Can I use any of these items now? No. Alright, fine. I'm reluctant to press the candle because I don't want it to accidentally solve a puzzle, but let's what happens.
No problem to solve here. Carry on.
Ah. No problem to solve here. Okay, good, good. Thanks, game. Michelle wants a very specific herb, like jasmine or rooibos. I think the game did tell me. I think it's ivy and lungwort. I just assumed I would find it near the end of the game, so I wasn't paying attention. But someone mentioned it a bit later. But jasmine would be nice too. Okay, let's try this path up here. Frog. Or is it a toad? I think...
Very muddy here. Hi, I'm Buford. You call this muddy? You don't know your mud. It used to be wonderfully squishy and gooey.
What happened?
There's not as much water in the river.
Have you ever been upstream?
Long time ago.
Well, how did we get there?
There's a secret path hidden from the humans. You can reach it right after you first enter the marsh. Look for 2 reeds that cross each other like an X.
Thanks.
I wish you could have seen the pond the way it used to be. I could slip down into the mud with just my eyes showing. I was in frog heaven.
Okay, so we're finding 2 reeds crossed like an axe. Is this another shortcut? Let's have a look.
What's that? Wonder where that goes.
Is this going to be the bob? Here we go. Rush, rush, rush. Boom. Pooch.
This is a good game for real gamers who do real gamer things.
It is a real game. Thank you, French Toast. It's got a shortcut system. I mean, all good games should have a shortcut system.
Back again? I'm sorry there's not more mud to play in.
That's alright, buddy. Gross. Okay, so this must be... What's this? Can I... Oh. Oh, okay, so you just automatically...
Here's a stick to push us along.
Dude.
As the intrepid explorers set sail for unexplored lands, they run into something.
An eel or a snake. A snake.
Where?
Let's get out of here.
Uh-oh.
Looks like Sebastian's having furlings for supper.
Use it on the weasel.
Let's work together. Russell, do we have anything in the backpack we can use?
I'm looking. I'm looking. We could... Okay. What do you think, everyone? I'm thinking we use the stick and jam it in the snake's mouth. Maybe we could tickle him with a feather. There's never a bad snake voice that's a bit snake-like. Do you agree, Sonneville? Yeah, no, I think as long as it's snake-like. Think we make friends? Okay. Let's try the spiderweb then. Maybe it would like a gift of a high tensile spiderweb.
Oh,
Nope.
If I threw that at the snake, I might lose it. Oh, if
I can make a slingshot.
Oh, here we go.
I'm too
Take that,
fast,
snake.
and your ammunition won't last.
She's got me there. What else do we have?
Oh, if I threw that at the snake, I might lose it. Oh, if I threw that at the snake, if I threw that at the snake, if I threw that at the snake, I might lose it.
Why is she helping you defeat it? Why would you not?
Oh, if I threw that at the snake, I might lose it.
Why does he groan at the start of every sentence? Oh, I think I peed my pants. So, the slingshot won't work anymore.
Oh, if I threw that at the snake, I might. If I threw that at the snake. If I threw that at the snake, I might lose it.
That's... I think maybe we're missing an item. I don't want to... Unless there's something else I need.
Parody error.
Thank you, Sabezo. What else have I got? Do I just grab the tail? Here we go. Take that. Ah, there you go.
Say so long, Sebastian.
Got him.
We did it!
Together.
Hooray. This is banned? This is Australia. I just put in the 7 words you can't say on television. It's very simple word filtering. They've learned how to bully with teamwork. Oh no. You're right though.
What's that?
Whatever it is, let's try to find the Eyebright first, and fast.
That's got my fault.
That's the one's ending. Terrible choices. They went better than expected. Pickle Dog, welcome in. Wiki Adventure Games is an interesting fact in Once Upon a Forest that each menu item has the same grunt before it. That was probably used to save memory. Really? Or is that an actual quote from somewhere? Or are you just making up Wiki Adventure Games? No, not really. I admire the attention to detail with the links. Poo on a stick. You got me, French toast.
Thistle. A useful herb, but I'm afraid it won't help Michelle.
Okay. Anything else to look at here? Are we abusing auto mod? Oh no, it's more when I implemented my Dr. Sabatso bot, I thought I'll add some word filtering in. And I just put in some basic swear words. That's not what I wanted to say.
Hell there.
Yeah, thank you. We're in a contest to see who's not all banned first. Speedrun banned. Oh no. The automod queue I have on Rizalka streams like poetry. Oh, dirty poetry. Oh no. Most of the things I've actually banned is just bots on my stream, which has been good. Only very occasionally it's been someone else, like an actual person. Got him. I'm gonna ban you from my stream so you come off my shared ban list. I wonder if that works. Like you are streaming. You the streamer are a suspicious person. Oh no, it's a sneaky weasel.
Fox!
At your
Oh, it's a fox. A fox.
Yikes! What we need now is teamwork. Any ideas, Edgar?
Teamwork. Is it going to involve this lever?
Wait a second. I've seen something like that before.
Pickle Dog, thank you for the bounder. Less shenanigans, more bounders. Exactly. Son of a does not forgive. You can do it. Whatever you're doing, you can do it.
Russell, climb the cliff and drop one of those rocks on the other end of the log. Edgar, run onto the log.
Now what?
Oh, no,
Don't-
you don't.
Uh-oh. Quick, squash him.
Now this is what I call fast food.
Jump,
Uh-oh.
Abigail!
No! I'm too young to fight!
Got him. Yeah, don't say the plan out loud. Go on. Well, before we just did that to the fox. It's like, why are you just murdering other animals? I didn't realize I was going to throw him to his death. But yeah, sorry, fox. Is there anything? Was there any point to this area other than a sneaky fox? I'm sorry for ruining the tone and mood. He works oh so hard to set up for your stream. French toast, that's okay. Did someone else stream today thinking, I hope French toast comes in and talks some crap? I definitely stream hoping you come in. That's always a nice treat. Have you come in and say hello? This game seems to do these animals good, these animals evil thing. It also seems to do the just click on this and I'll figure out the rest of the puzzle for you. Accidental spree, animal killer stream. I mean, that wasn't my intention, but it seems there's always something that happens.
Keep moving. Michelle needs those herbs.
This is like falling down where you keep upgrading your weapon. Falling down. Do you mean the movie with what's his face? Or is there a game called Falling Down as well? Come in, say hello, leave. In the movie, yes. Oh, does he? All I remember is him just going on a rampage. So there doesn't seem to be much to do here. Unless I missed something. Maybe I have to come here later. Just about to say it's this much very much like Falling Down with what's his face. It's Michael Douglas? I want to say Michael Douglas. Yeah, Douglas? Okay, cool. I think that's him. Phew. Well, it doesn't look like I can actually... This seems like a dead end. Like, the whole point of this was to get rid of a fox. Like, we could have literally just left that guy alone. Clara! Oh my god.
Galaro_dragon has raided.
Galaro_dragon, thank you for the raid. Let me type in all the things I need to type these days to do a shout out. Welcome in. And Giselle, welcome in. Galara, welcome in. Hello, friends. Welcome, Galara, to a good stream ruined by meme regulars. You push the limits of patience and friendship and streaming rules being implemented.
We have to
French Toast
is
is paving the way. He's meeting the frontier. How are things? How are the arts and crafts? How are you going? I've been popping in and out, and I looked at some pictures of me putting on Twitter as well. But how are the arts and crafts? All the things. No worries, Clara. Thank you again for the raid, and welcome in everybody. We're playing. What are we playing? We're playing Once Upon a Forest. As far as I can tell, it's an adventure game for kids, based on a movie that I think one person has seen. But it's got really nice art, and it's. I'm interested to see where the game goes. And I think it's also based. It's using the same engine of Rex Nebula of all things. I don't know how that happened. According to Moby Games, it's using the same engine. Galara, have you seen the hilarious "Let's Break Ultima 9 Ascension" from Tapeworm? Good question. It's pretty good. We made so much progress. It gets faster and faster as you go on too. I get that with like programming. Like once you get like a lot of the base stuff done, like suddenly it makes like other things that you want to implement, they get a bit easier to do because you've got all this like base framework there. I don't know if it's a similar analogy or not. It's not about in chat. Do you have a favorite area of DOS game art? I think the early VGA graphics before they had like scanned in backgrounds, if that makes sense. Everyone hassle Sonnevold. Everyone follow Glara. Definitely everyone follow Glara and like video games. We attacked this poor snake earlier.
On sabbatical.
Yeah, so like, I think because like scanned backgrounds, I don't think it ever quite looked good in VGA. It might have looked good in on a CRT, I guess. But before that, like sort of, I'm thinking like early Monkey Island, like where it was all sort of hand drawn VGA art. That was a good era, and like the EGA era with like dithering, that was good too.
Back again?
Epic of Sam.
I'm sorry there's not more mud to play in.
That's right. Epic of Sam, thank you for the follow. Haven't heard of this game. It looks cute. Yeah, that's what the art is what drew me to this game. Even though I think the puzzles are a little bit simple. I'm acquainted with the person who made it. He's Doug the Eagle Dragon. Oh, of course you know. Whoa, Epic of Sam, thank you for 10 bits.
No worries.
And welcome in again. No worries. Late 80s EGA, can't get enough. That is a good era. Give me time for rule number 1, MC. Not too much hassling. Give me an example of what you're talking about, but not so much who knows everything about video games. But for those who might not know. Oh, you did. Thank you, Mike, for the Cedric. It's like made as a physical painting and scanned in rather than created by hand as pixel art. Yeah, that's like when Sierra went VGA, like they just did all scanned in background art essentially. So I guess just before that era. It's alright, French Toast. We can live and learn.
Snapdragon. A useful herb, but I'm afraid it won't help Michelle.
Boo. And the main thing we're doing in this game is trying to find an herb to help our friend, who we neglected, and she went and ate a mushroom to spite ourselves. And it turns out it was poisonous. So that's the main quest of this game.
Please help us? Nice strong stick.
Nice. What is this?
Mint. A useful herb, but I'm afraid it won't help Michelle.
I hope you're doing well. I'm doing pretty well. I hope you're doing well too, Epic of Sam. We're all just hanging out and watching me play this game, I think. Don't hassle Sonnevold. He's actually very nice and far too obliging and tolerant. That I don't know, there's too many rules now. It's going to be hard to keep track of them all. heck this one about?
What's that?
I don't know what's going on in the background. This.
Wonder where that goes.
Oh yeah, this must be another Rabbit Warren shortcut. I was just talking the pixel mosaic patterns, like the one I'm working on. Oh right, some were made as art or photos and converted to a pattern with software. They tend to have halftone halos around each color. The best patterns for pixel hobby and cross stitch are made as patterns with very clear color areas, and they're much more crisp. Yeah, I can see that. Yeah, like trying to do like a pixel, like a mosaic of this, you'd have like a lot of dithering and things from the scanning process, and it wouldn't look quite as good. Don't worry, I'll ignore all the rules. Okay, thank you. That mint is flowering. You know what is good mint? Chocolate mint. Apple mint is also good. Chocolate mint is delicious. I love it. Enough mint for everybody. Speaking of Ultima 9, the scribbling around this game is the same as the Ultima 9 journal sound. Oh, really? Oh, dithering. That's what I was grasping for. I got you, yeah. Errors mint. I didn't know there were errors. First 3 years after that, it loses potency.
Michelle needs those herbs.
Okay, check if this is the rabbit shortcut system. It's got a good song. Alright, let's get out of here. There's an actual plant called chocolate mint. I did not know that. I just assumed it was chocolate and mint. What is this noise? Where is this noise coming from? Oh, okay, here we go.
We must stick together. None can do it alone. We must have faith.
Faith didn't stop the yellow dragons from destroying our homes.
Yellow dragons? Phineas, there are already birds living here. We can't stay. Where do we go?
I'm out of here. I like to imagine the sound effect on the screen is just noise playing accidentally. Maybe? I think it's this is a reference to this room. Tends to put out runners, so you can always grab one of those. And it's great for putting on golf courses and ruining them because it spreads easily and is difficult to get rid of. Nice. My favorite mint is peppermint. There's actually a hybrid of spearmint and watermint. Oh, really? Okay. However, it can happen in the wild and place where both plants grow close together. That scratchy noise, yeah. Okay, I'll try and get some more notes. It sounds familiar. It's been so long since I've actually played Ultima 9. I played it closer to like the release, and I've seen other people play it since. Oh, okay. So I can click on this bird and click on the water. If you told me this noise was non-anthro birds, I don't think I'd believe you. Ooh. Okay, so it looks like I can click on this guy.
Excuse me, have you seen any eyebright?
We are having an important discussion. Please don't bother us.
Okay. Birds are whimpering in chorus noise.
Too strong to cross here.
Okay. What, is that it? Or do I have to use an item here? I like peppermint. Not so much spearmint due to scarring from a bad tasting toothpaste contains spearmint. Oh wow, that must have been a pretty bad toothpaste, if it scarred you for spearmint altogether. Eyebright is an herb too. What is wintergreen? What is wintergreen? 0 out of 10. Too many greens. Yeah, that's fair. Let's try some of these items. None of them work here. Well, this is a very disturbing area. think. And if I use the candle,
Problem to solve here. Carry on.
important discussion. That sounds anything but discussions. That's probably because my mind is very unfortunate gutter right now. Oh no. I mean, I guess it's important for the birds. Oh, okay, we just come back here and we talk to this guy.
Sometimes it's hard being a leader. A lot is expected of you.
You are very wise for such a small furling. I thought once we crossed the river everything would sort itself out, but there are already birds here with homes and lives of their own, and who knows if we'll find a home beyond this hill.
We met a heron in the marsh, on this side of the river. He says lots of creatures have moved away from there. Abigail's right. I can show you on the map I'm making.
Ooh, okay, hang on.
But this is marvelous. I'm sure we can find a way. Furlings, how can I ever repay you?
Can you tell us where to find Lungwort and Eyebright?
Indeed, I can. Eyebright can be found across the river in the forest. But watch out for the foxes. They hunt there.
Uh-oh.
And do you know where Lungwort grows?
It grows near a meadow on the other side of the river. But to get there, you must pass through the land of the yellow dragons. The land that was once our home.
Thanks, Phineas.
It is I who am in your debt, Furling.
Okay. So Epic Sam, I'm not sure if you like the art gameplay, but I've been playing Pathway recently. Give more info if you like. I was just looking it up during the cutscene. Is that looks like it's like a strategy game, turn-based. Actually, I do like the art style. But I don't. I think I know Chucklefish. They've done like they were publishing Stardew, I think. But I don't think I've heard of Pathway. The art does look cool though. It's also a plant, not a true mint, if I recall correctly. It grows in colder temperatures. Gotcha. 7 out of 10 review on Metacritic. As a grown enthusiast, I... ... so wintergreen can sprout up through snow. Ah, okay. I'm learning so much about herbs through chat and this game. As soon as you cross the river, I thought everything would sort itself out. Terrible leader. I'm just going to wing it. We don't have it here. I don't know what it tastes like.
Michelle needs those herbs.
I think I've had like maybe wintergreen gum at some point. But yeah, we don't tend to have it here. I think it has menthol and therefore a minty taste. Mints aren't the only plants that have menthol. Oh no. Grown in an urban. Mints aren't the only plants that have menthol compounds. Wintergreen toothpaste. I don't think we get that in Australia. Yesasia.com. Oh yeah, they would probably have all the stuff. Bit of a roguelite too. Oh, interesting. Interesting. I don't mind the occasional roguelike as long as like there's a sense of progression, like between runs. Like I know that's not that kind of normally you don't have that in a traditional rogue, like it's always you just start from scratch. But just having the feeling that one player will better your character for the next player, I kind of like that. So at least it feels like you're having some progress, even if your character dies. Lemon verbena is underrated. I don't even know what that is. Lemon verbena. All I've learned is that most herbs don't cure mushroom poisoning. I mean, that's a good tip too. It has a great story and does have characters you unlock and you keep gear too. Ooh, also game levels you keep. Ah. Well, I've got the tab open, so I'll do a bit more investigating when I have a chance. As long as you feel the progression. It's not about in one sentence. You told what I was trying to say forever. Why don't I feel into the games? Genuinely thank you. Okay, no worries, French toast. Verbena is a mint. Lemon verbena is just a lemony flavour. Ah. Sorry. No, don't apologize. It's it does look cool. I literally do have a tab open to have a look later. What is happening now? Beautiful.
We have to keep moving. Michelle needs those herbs.
Over this music, we have to keep moving. This is my kryptonite. Goodbye forever. Thanks for hanging out, Zizzy. Mint plants have square stems and distinctive flower structure. Square stems? How does that work? So can I go on the river now, or do I need another item? Let's try it again.
The current is way too strong to cross here.
Okay, so it looks like I can't do anything here just yet. Tend to be aromantic, but not always. Aromatic. I was going to aromantic is different. I know very little about herbs, including Mary Jane. Oh no. So I don't think I can use any items here. And if we use the candle...
No problem to solve here. Carry on.
No problems. Serrated leaves that grow in pairs opposite each other. You can always identify a mint, even if you don't know which kind it is. Are there such things as poisonous mints? Like, can I just try any old mint? So I think... So we've reached a few dead ends, but I don't know what I'm meant to do right now. Let's keep exploring a bit. Maybe we'll bump into someone else. It has fine silvery hairs. It could be a stinging nettle. It won't kill you, but it is an irritant. Okay, so I won't just eat. I won't eat any old herb. They aren't toxic that you know of. Okay. Do you like the taste of nasturtium flowers? You can even cook and eat stinging nettle. I've heard of like stinging nettle.
I'm sorry, there's not more mud to play in.
That's okay. Nettle is good for your skin. Poison ivy, I hear, is not good for your skin. I've heard of people making like stinging nettle tea. Nasturtiums. I'm just looking at a picture of it. I don't think I've tried tasting these. Feel free to make jokes, Epic Sam. It's all good. All good. What am I doing here? Very brave. Nettle tea is good for complexion. Nasturtium. Okay. All my jokes are stolen and bad. So, was there something to pick up here? No.
We have to keep moving. Michelle needs those herbs.
Heard about it as a tea, but not tried though. I don't think I've access to any nearby. I did have a nettle shampoo, but I don't think it was the stinging kind. There are different varieties of nettles too. I love how this game's just inspired herb chat.
Sebastian's on sabbatical.
Who said game's a bad person? Not I. Not I. So here's the stinging nettle. Not stinging.
Thistle. A useful herb.
Thistle.
But I'm afraid it won't help Michelle.
So it looks like the only place I can go down is this way. Or back that way. Don't think there's anything else I can interact with. So I don't think I can go through this brick. So, and we went down here and there wasn't much here, so we'll see. Maybe something's changed. All games are actually really good. Only a bad carpenter blames their tools. Yeah, good. That's a good point. That's a good point. Something to think about there. Pretty much exclusively washed my hair with homemade herbal rinses as a teen. Hit and miss. Homemade. Okay, so there was... Where, yeah, so if I click here, I think it just goes back. Wait, no, it's a new area. Okay, that was confusing.
Look, there are several flowers here.
Ooh. Tarragon. Is that a game or an herb? I'm not sure anymore. Species of perennial herb in the family Asteraceae? Asteraceae? Cultivated for culinary and medicinal purposes. Have some in a bottle. It's the main flavouring in my baked zucchini. Oh. I don't think so. I just looked up herbs. I gotcha. That's cool. Okay, so what have we got here? Oh, okay, so we were on that side before. Let's pick up whatever this is.
What's that?
There's that Ultima 9 sound again.
Dirty looking stick.
What's this one?
Primrose. A useful herb, but I'm afraid it won't help Michelle.
Okay, not primrose. Man, I want some chips now. So we've got primrose. What is this flower?
Dandelion. A useful herb, but I'm afraid it won't help Michelle.
AVC rinses infused with rosemary is a classic for a reason. ACB. The magnifying glass.
Sunflower. A useful herb, but I'm afraid it won't help Michelle.
I've made tea and beer with dandelions. I've dandelion tea. I think my dogs are barking at a car. I've had tea with dandelions.
What's that?
I think.
I'm right. We found it.
Ah, we found it.
Now all we need
Gamer
is the
Pro.
one.
Welcome in.
Snapdragon. A useful herb, but I'm afraid it won't help Michelle.
Okay, so we found one item. I think... Oh, I didn't quite catch which one it was, but... mushroom tea I've never tried. Is that an actual thing? Or is that just a callback to the mushroom that killed our friend? Dandelions are perfectly edible. I don't believe I've actually tried to eat one. I hope to find others in this chat or elsewhere who also enjoy it. Oh, it's nighttime. I wonder what this means.
I'm tired. What happened to all the scary noises?
The yellow dragons must sleep at night.
It's late. We'd better sleep, too. In the morning we can go on.
I do like adventure games with like day-night cycles. Oh. So Clara likes mushrooms on pizza. Yep, me too. It's always a good option. Not in tea. Everything is in tea now. Everything. I mean, I haven't had the opportunity to try, so I never know. Me either. So, mushroom tea does not taste like mushrooms in any form. It's actually quite nice. So, is it? Do you literally just put like tea, like mushrooms in hot water and strain, or is it more you got to like get like a powdered mushroom or something like that, or roast it like they roast dandelion roots for some tea flavor. Since a young butt, I loved mushrooms on pizza. Oh yeah, I am. Just mushrooms and cheese. They're a good option. I like Roshi the most. Oh. I'm so glad I found more people who enjoy mushrooms in the Sunrise community, also known as the mushroom fandom. It's been a while. It's acidic kind. I think it's the one Epic Sam was talking about. Right. Okay. Let's have a look at this. Roshi mushroom tea. Twining. Ah, so Twinings makes a mushroom tea. Long being used for allergies and autoimmune diseases. Okay, have to try that out. Just buy tea bags like a heathen. No, that's okay. Me too. Don't worry. Board Game Heaven. Hello. Welcome in. Let me give you a little shout out. We're playing Once Upon a Forest, which is a kids game based on a kids movie. And we're on the mission to find these two very particular herbs. We found one. So let's go back to our friend and see if we can help with one. There are photos of me as a child with a mushroom haircut because I like mushrooms so much. Oh no, these photos are not for the public. What hair is a chair cut? I assumed it was like a haircut from a chair. I'll have to house you about those photos later, French Toast. Get a sneak peek.
On sabbatical.
So this snake is a bit pissed off because we hit it with stones. Board Game Heaven, last playing Commandos. Still haven't played Commandos. But welcome in. It's a bit early for story time for before bed. Welcome in, G-Funk. How's it going? G-Funk is another fellow Aussie streamer who likes to play retro adventure games.
Back again? I'm sorry there's not more mud to play in.
Gosh, sorry, buddy. That's okay. Well, let's go through the rabbit shortcut. No worries, G-Funk. No worries. Welcome in. Rush. Okay, so this is where we came out, and I think this goes back to the start of the game, or at least close to. Rush. What? Oh, I wonder if the hole right at the start of the game was another shortcut that we just didn't go into. Oh, this guy again.
Edgar! Russell!
We've got a few. We've got a few tools at our disposal now.
Can't throw that at him.
Don't. Hello.
That sure took a lot of work.
I just wanted to go this way. Alright. So my current... I'm not sure where the other flower is. Maybe we have to go talk to Fenwick, that bird, who is at the river. But my current plan is to see if I can just return one of the flowers so far. Also, I want to see if this is a shortcut. Hello, fellow Australian retro streamer G-Funk. Nice to meet you. Gotta wait for these guys to walk all the way over. It is a shortcut. Rush, 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 rush. Okay.
Boy, there's not much to do out here when you're just a bodiless head.
Hello, lasses. Welcome in. Thanks for the Murray crate. Rush, 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 rush. Let's go back inside. Is this the same as the Dwarves Mine in King's Quest 4? A little bit, but not really. Are you off, Epic Sam? Thank you for hanging out. And have a great stream. Thank you for the well wishes. I'll see you next time. But it's more of like a shortcut system.
Senegal, is there a cure for the summertime blues?
Oh, it's a good question. I think just hanging out with people, maybe getting some of that summertime sun, bit of exercise might help. Glad to pop into cool places. No worries. Oh, thanks for hanging out. French Toast is starting up his tea club. Okay, so I don't think we can...
Thanks, Doctor.
Okay, so it doesn't look like we can use anything here.
No problem to solve here. Carry on.
There's no problems to solve. Okay. Don't get to nerd out about tea. Ah, everyone's making tea buddies. Let's go back through the shortcut. Make it up. Cool. Rush, 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 rush. So I think we've opened up all the shortcuts now. Pizza time. No worries. Thank you for liking. Enjoy the pizza. What pizza did you get? Did you get mushroom pizza, G-Funk? So this is the only other area I can think of. Doesn't seem to be anything new here. So we were here before and a bird came up. I think his name was Fenwick. And he complained that there was no water here. There's only one pizza, Hawaiian. Well, that's a divisive topping, but hope you enjoy it. Oh, can we go this way now? We couldn't do this before. Oh. Oh, there's a house up there.
Those must be the humans' nests. I've never seen one before.
Look, the river's jammed with sticks and branches. You suspected something like this. A good scientist needs to see things for himself.
Ah.
You are a good scientist, Edgar. What can we do?
If we clear that stuff out of the river, the water will flow freely again.
One fun fact is a lady studied green tea to find out if it had vitamins in it, and it does. Vitamin C in antioxidants. Cool, right? I read it on Wikipedia, so it might not be 100%, but I think it's better than some sources. Yeah, green tea I think has a lot of good stuff, and it's also like very low on caffeine, so you can have a lot of it without feeling too jittery. Tennille, pizza. I had some pizza last night. It was Vietnamese chili chicken, I think. But I've got some leftovers, so I might have some a bit later. Mike might get some pizza. But yeah. Science, exactly. Sorry, I wrote that. Forgive me. What? Has some caffeine, not super low. Oh, I just assumed it. Yeah, I assumed it was like a little bit, but not too much. Like at least compared to like, I guess other teas, like regular tea.
And I have an idea.
Go on.
Edgar, you did it!
Well done, Edgar. Please stop ruining Wikipedia. First warning. Depends on the kind. Some are decaf, which is this much lower. Oh, gotcha. Okay. I may have made a wrong assumption there. I think that was literally all I had to do on the screen. Runging. I'm a licensed educator. Everything I say is fact. That's true. By law, everything MZZ says is citable for Wikipedia. Here we go.
The water's rising again! And look at all my new neighbors!
Yay! Friends. It's normally lower, but some brands have pumped it up. Then that hard way. Oh no. Soda was a good streamer. Ah, oh, I guess that can go on Wikipedia now. What? What? I should try and sleep again. French toast. You definitely, as much as I love having you here, if you need to get some sleep, I won't be offended. Capitalism ruins so many things. That is very true, unfortunately. You can get caffeine-free green tea. Yeah, please sleep well, French toast, and thanks for hanging out. Don't you want to watch my TV show again? Oh. What else can we click on?
Burlings, how can I ever repay you?
What's one? Hello, Mr. Wolflight. Welcome in. Saying goodbye to everyone feels a bit romper room. That's okay. Say, I usually do it if like people say goodnight. It's all good. Really leaving now? Goodbye. See you, Epic Sam. Thanks for hanging out, and see you next time. Good night, Toast. Oh no, thank you for 10 bits. It's
not the doctor.
Oh, thank you. Maclad, how's it going, Maclad? Come bearing treats from Costco. Oh. So I don't know if there's anything I need to actually do here. Oh, what's this? Do I click on him? It's possible there's nothing to solve here.
No problem to solve here. Carry on.
Oh, what's this? Can I actually pick this up? Did I miss out on this?
Could these help us? Hollow reeds are very sturdy.
Oh, maybe we can make another raft. Were they there before? Did I just miss them? Okay. Galara, I actually came over here with you. I was on Havoc Raid, but had to do a bunch of stuff. Next thing I know, oh, here we are. Well, welcome in. Always happy to have you here. You missed T-Fax? Oh, Mr. Wolflet. There were a lot of T-Fax. I resisted buying a kilo of cookie dough, but I got some of our chicken enchiladas. Oh, chicken enchiladas. Mr. Wolflet interview section of the stream starts now. Yes. That's fine too. Oh no, we filled this up with water. Is the frog okay?
Where's Buford?
Yeah. What is this? Is that something I can click on? Your beard turned up. That's true. So, secret shenanigans.
We can't go there, man. That's the forbidden icosahedron.
Icosahedron? I didn't even consider that one. Nobody got me enchiladas. I can send you some in the mail. He's back. NetHacker stream when? Soon, I think. It's all coming together.
Sebastian's on sabbatical.
Carrier pigeon delivery. I guess in that case, like, at least if the enchilada doesn't make it, you get a tasty pigeon instead. Somebody just did grocery shopping for me. I'm very lucky. Ah, nice. Probably be surprised. That's the point, yeah. Fill corn tortillas with cookie dough, roll up, cover with enchilada sauce and cheese, bake at 375, 35 minutes. That's how it works, right? I think you've just invented a new meal. Come on over. Yeah. We've got a spare bed, mate. Glad if you want to hang out. I think it'd be a bit of a trip though. But yeah. I don't think this existed before. This right. Oh no, the evil humans.
It's the yellow dragons!
It's a lot of work. I've got to get a passport, plane ticket, snacks for a trip. Yes, that's not too much. Saves time, but not having to make dessert separately. I am kind of interested to see if it would work or not. But like cookie dough and cheese, I don't know if that's a great combination. Just send the carrier pigeon. All right. You have to share the bed with Dee Dee. Yeah, we had a friend staying over, like dog sitting, and she was staying in like the spare bed, and the dogs were so confused. They wanted to sleep. Like they normally sleep in the same room as us when we go to bed. And so, like, they kept trying to enter the bedroom and trying to find somewhere to sit, but there was no dog beds around, and it's very cute that everyone wants to hang out. Dragons, the yellow dragons, and a dog. I don't think I have any dogs behind me though. So what do I do here? What am I missing?
Keep moving. Michelle needs those herbs.
Alright, I'll get there. So I've got a pipe. I've got a yellow dragon.
Dragons will get us. The yellow dragons will get us.
Let's try this pipe. Maybe you can pry it open.
We could cross this burrow. This knob is holding it closed.
Oh, can we use something for the dog? No dogs are not welcome feeding him. Is this like Ferngully? It is a little bit. I don't know if it has much of an environmental message yet, other than sort of it's more of an educational. These are all the different herbs you can find in the forest. But we'll see. We'll see. I can't get rid of my cat now the weather's getting colder. He keeps getting angry at me for lying down 24 hours a day. For not lying down 24 hours a day. So he has somewhere relatively warm to lounge on. I mean, I'd be upset too. The small creatures, forest jungle, and construction equipment. I mean, it's very similar to Fern Gully. So I'm assuming this big stick we found. I've been stuck in bed for a month and my cat has never liked me more.
Alright,
Well, I guess we can go in here.
We were right underneath the yellow dragons, and they didn't even know it.
The yellow dragons are very noisy. Don't think I can click on anything here. So let's keep moving. Here we go, a bit more peaceful.
Look! Isn't it beautiful? This must be the meadow Phineas told us about!
We made it!
Hooray! So what have we got?
Snapdragon. A useful herb, but I'm afraid it won't help Michelle.
That's true, Mr. Whifflet. Yep. Well, I haven't heard much about her tooth today, so I assumed it was okay. Orange also loves to sit on top of my PC case, so he can't get a warm updraft right into his nether region. Oh no.
A useful herb, but I'm afraid it won't help Michelle.
Okay, not that one. My monitor generates a fair amount of heat, so he lamps himself in front of that too. He's a bit of a belly. Mostly what we have is when we get out of bed, our dogs will pop in to steal the warmth that we've left in our bed. I think we've looked at this one.
Snapdragon. A useful herb, but I'm afraid it won't help Michelle.
Can get. Got it. What do? Okay, so I can go right here. Is this the same as here? Yeah, I think it is. Okay. It's cheap but not painful. Sorry, I was inhaling food. That's okay.
What's everyone arguing about? We've all been pushed out of our homes by the yellow dragons. There are too many of us for the amount of food we have. That's why it's be quick or go hungry.
Doesn't look too good for me.
Are you hungry?
Well, we're really looking for Lungwort to help a sick friend.
That's Lungwort up on the cliff, but none of the birds will fly up there. There's something very scary on top of the cliff.
If only we had Cornelius's flapper wingamathing to get up there.
That's it! Russell, that's brilliant!
It is?
Flapper wingamathing.
What's a flapper wingamathing? We've got the plans in the journal. Together we can make it. What's the flapper wingamathing? You're the leader, Abigail. Should we try?
You decide, Edgar. You're the scientist.
It was my idea. I say let's do it.
But what is it?
We'll need something to sew the leaves on the wings. Oh, I found this needle in a haystack before the yellow dragons came. Perfect. Thank you.
The journal says we need special Y-shaped branch,
Got one.
wood,
Got it.
elm leaves, spider silk, vine weed,
Nice.
twine, owl feathers,
Got it.
hollow reeds,
Found it.
a lily pad, gears, sticks. We have everything we need.
That's. I don't know why that came up, but okay. Yeah, MZZ is. I think she's having a bit of a relapse with COVID, but so hopefully things will turn around soon. I'm not gonna lie. I thought about putting a white dress on orange so it can billow up when he sits atop the PC fans, recreating Marilyn Monroe dress, blowing up scene from 70 inch. Please take pictures. Hang on, this isn't Hook. No, it will. Oh, so the plan was, I wanted to try out this game, Once Upon a Forest, but it wasn't very. I read it wasn't very long, so I had Hook planned just in case. So we'll see how much longer we've got for this game, and then I'll put Hook on, I think.
Let's go.
So we've just invented a flying device.
Russell, turn back!
No, we'll never have a better chance.
You can do it. I assume.
Abigail, grab Edgar, then hang on to me.
Is that meant to be a human or a scarecrow?
Got it! Yeah, Edgar! Let's get home to Michelle.
One
Hooray.
more thing before we go.
Is that wise?
I know what it's like to go hungry.
Goodbye!
Bye. He survived.
Hang on, Russell. There's Cornelius's house. Land, Russell.
Land? You mean hit the ground?
I said land, not crash.
You dingus.
Furlings!
We've got the lungwort. And eyebright.
Wonderful! Furlings, you did it!
Hooray!
Hooray.
What's going on? Did I miss anything?
You sure did. But we're gonna tell you all about our adventure. And the next time, you're going to come with us.
Whee! Once Upon a Forest, 1995. There you go. That was short but sweet. Thank you, Board Game Heaven.
Top job every time. Tasmanian carpet cleaning. 236689.
Thank you, Lasses. And oh no. Thank you to the GG's, Board Game Heaven, highly non-trivial. G-Hug. Angry Anderson on. Don't want to get DMCA'd. Hopefully that one doesn't get picked up. Clara, thank you for the GGs. There you go. So we've got the credits again. We can resume game. We can stop. Play the intro again. Okay. Oh, Lassus, you remember taking your Amiga copy of Hook back to Boots due to a bug that completely halted progression? Hopefully we don't run into that with when I play it. Okay, so that was Once Upon a Forest.